show. And I had a video last night. There's 1,000 people there. Hundreds of them came around, and a bunch of them made donations. I didn't ask for nothing. They just came up and here's something to help you out. Stay on the road. Thank you for coming. And the people of California, my car broke down on the highway yesterday, and my radiator went out. I'm stuck in the top of a mountain, and the next gas station is 11 miles in front of me. The other one's 8 miles behind me, and I'm on top of a mountain. The chips came. The police came about 10 minutes after I was broken down and trying to figure things out. And he called the wrecker. Wrecker was there 5 minutes. And about 35 minutes, I was on the road to the town. I pulled in the town. All the gas stations are closed. A Hispanic guy, he's Mexican. I talked to him, Francesco. He came out. He was off. He worked on the car for free. We called the parts store, got the parts. Another guy from Oliveros down the street saw him working, came and helped him, and they sent another guy to go get antifreeze and some parts, and they had runners. And I said, what do I owe you guys? Nothing. Keep up the good work.
America, man.
That's California Hispanic.
Right. Rob, I've been watching every one of your videos, and you've been spreading the love and the message of the Trump Unity Bridge, and I've been seeing people giving you high fives and hugs and everything else. So what you're doing is you're blowing up the left-wing narrative that everybody hates Trump in liberal bastions, and that's absolutely not the case, and you're really spreading a good message.
I'm going to give you one more quick story if you have a minute.
Oh, yeah, you got time.
I picked up a friend, Kevin, from the airport. He flew in from Detroit on his own dime to come help me because he saw the videos and I was alone. All right? And I'm going to the airport. I left Big Bob's big boy to cruise up to pick him up, and the computer takes me down the street. I get to the end of the nav system. I get to the end of the street. It's barricaded off, and there's a car blocking the alley, so I couldn't get through. So all of a sudden, the people from the community started coming out, and what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, my God, get that out of here. And I said, I can't. The car is blocking me. Well, whose car is it? Nobody knew whose car it was. So I ended up having to start backing up down the street about a half a mile with cars on both sides of the street, and it's all lit up, red, white, and blue. And I wasn't playing the music because I didn't want to wake people up and disturb them. And but they all came out anyways, and I had a few comments, but there was no violent comments. It was just like, Trump sucks, something like that. And so they all walked with me while I'm backing down the street at 2 or 3 miles an hour, and the crowd got up to about 50, 60 people at the end of the street. And, all right, good, now you can go. I said, and this guy came out. He guided me back. Come on back, left. He's yelling, and he's about 100 feet behind me. Keep going. He'll pull forward and turn right. And he gave me good direction. And at the end, I just got on the microphone. I said, I want to say something to you people. The people of California, I came here unannounced. You guys are good people. You're kind. And we may disagree on something, but you know what? If you take and look what just happened here, you guys communicated with me, and you helped me get my car backed up out of here safely. And if you could pick a positive message, if you could work on something that's positive, I would help you. And we could work together, and we could make change. If Congress could do that, it would be the same thing. It doesn't matter what message it is, just work on something positive. And I said, thank you for communicating. And they all I said, if anybody would like a flyer to read what I'm really about, come take it. About 80% of them came and took a flyer.
Ooh, buddy.
Right? Yeah.
That was unity, unadvertised, unprovoked. It just happened. And I took advantage of their communication and help. They wanted to get rid of me, so they helped me get out of there. But at the end, they were willing to read my message on my flyer.
Go ahead.
That's excellent. I mean, I got to tell you, I got to tell other people who don't know, you have quite the sound system on that rig. Man, talk about high fidelity at like 3 blocks away.
And I love the song selections. They're all patriotic and upbeat and positive.
Or Rat Pack.
Yeah, right. And I want to tell people, Rob, to follow you on Facebook and to look at these videos that you're putting out because it's a great message. People love you and they respond to you. And I hope more people tune into your Facebook page.
Thank you for your kind words. And my Facebook page personally is Rob Cordes. That's just it. And I encourage people to share everything that I do in videos. Just share them so that they get the views because when people share and they look at it, they can just see people's reactions, and people can make judgments on their own. They can make up their own mind, and they can judge by the actions of others. If you judge President Trump by his actions, he's doing a good job. I've made mistakes in comments, so has President Trump. I think we all have. So put your best foot forward, and let's make America a better place. And today, you'll be able to see a video where I've been honored. The Latinos for Trump and this lady, Randy Berger, she's one of the first patriots I met from California before the inauguration. We met at the inauguration. She put together rallies and pit stops for me, and today she's gotten, we're going to go to the President Trump's star on Hollywood Boulevard, and the police are shutting down the whole street, putting up barricades, and we're going to be displaying the Trump Unity Bridge in the center of town, and I'm going to be able to give speech and let some people give some speaking if they'd like. Let people admire it, take pictures, and we're going to tell them that, what I just told you on the radio. You can make a difference. Just put your negative aside, be positive, and we'll work together. And after this trip, I'm going to review the messages on the float. And if there's an update needed for what I've learned in California and on this road trip, we'll change and update some of the messages to modify them to make them better. Because nothing's perfect, you know what I mean? And let's just work at it. And that's it. I mean, I wake up at 7, 8 in the morning, and I go to bed at midnight 1, and I just keep going. And I'm happy to do it, and I'm proud to be an American. And I want to fight for you and your kids, my children, so that everyone has a better future. That's my goal.
Amen, Rob. You keep spreading the love and this positive message, and it really moves people. And I urge everybody to look at your videos on your Facebook page.
And if anybody wants to join us, September 7th and 8th, I'm leaving Detroit, and we're going to finish the 448 tour, which is the four corners of America and all 48 states. On this tour, when I come back to Michigan, I will have 46 states under my belt. I went from Key West was the first corner of America. Maine was Washington's the second quarter of America. I'm going down to San Diego tomorrow to the Border Patrol, to the wall for the third corner of America. Then when I come back to Detroit, we're going to go to the mother of all rallies, but we're going to shoot up to Maine and Vermont, finish the 48 states, and then drive down to Washington, D.C., where the Trump Unity Bridge will be at the National Mall for a speaking platform for the mother of all rallies, MOAR. So
too bad.
That's the weekend of the September 6th, 7th, 8th. Everybody in America is welcome to join me.
Too bad you couldn't be in the Woodward Dream Cruise.
Yeah. Hey, I'll try.
I was there last year.
Yeah.
We were there last year. I was thinking about it, but it was like California. This was a monumental location, and it's more monumental than I ever dreamed it would be. I mean, I can't believe how warm of a reception I'm receiving in California. The honking, the horns honking. When I drove across the border, I stopped at a gas station, did a video. It wasn't even a gas station. It was the first store in the middle of the mountains, its own town. And people came up, took flyers, and they just made some donations, and that was it.
Oh, that's great.
It was just no. I didn't ask. I just did my story. I'm playing. I'm proud to be an American, and people. I said, yes, I'm here live, and I'm doing my video here, and and I'm just first time in California, and I'm just so I had goosebumps. I made it. I didn't know what was going to happen.
That's
what I mean?
great.
And it was just warm and loving feeling from the people of California.
Well, God bless you, Rob, for what you're doing. May He give you safe journeys and bring you back to us safely. Yeah. We're about ready to go to the half-hour break, and thank you for calling in. Very, very fun, informative call. And once again, that's Rob Cordes on Facebook. Look him up, folks, and then send him bucks, send him money. Go fund him.
They can go. TrumpUnityBridge.com is where if they'd like to make a donation, you can go to TrumpUnityBridge.com.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Love you, Rob.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Love you too. Bye-bye.
All righty, and so there's the music. We'll come back after the break, and maybe Ken will call back in, hopefully. I'll talk to you later.
People are always on the move, driving to work, hauling the kids to practice. How do they keep up to date? They listen to Wham Talk 1600 just like you. If you're a business owner, your message can reach these people wherever their travels take them. People tune to Wham Radio for intelligent conversation with hosts like Joe Pags, Glenn Beck, Tyrone X, and Dana Lesh. And they'll stay tuned for your message as well. Call 734-971-1600 today and advertise your business on Wham Talk 1600 and whamradio.com.
Fox News Radio, I'm Karen McHugh. With former CIA Director John Brennan getting his security clearance yanked, President Trump says there will be more.
Democrats on the Hill have called it an enemies list. Admiral Bill McRaven, the Navy SEAL who oversaw the bin Laden raid, compared it to McCarthy-era tactics. Among those in the president's sights, former head of the FBI, James Comey, former DNI, James Clapper, among others. Of particular note is a Justice Department prosecutor who works in the Organized Crime Division, who most people had not heard of until recently. Bruce Orr.
Fox's Jennifer Griffin. Kofi Annan, the former UN Secretary General, has died.
UN Special Envoy Peter Thompson remembering his friend and colleague.
He was one of the great diplomats of our time.
Annan, along with the UN, won a Nobel Peace Prize in 2001. He was a champion of peace, a protector of human rights, and a staunch supporter of the rule of law.
Fox's Derek Dennis. Fox News, we report, you decide.
The Mule Skinner Boot Shop in beautiful downtown Chelsea is Michigan's finest traditional Western wear store. The Mule Skinner features boots from Lucchese, Nocona, Tony Lama, and Justin in both leather and exotic skins. Women's boots too. And check out the complete selection of Western hats from Resistol and Stetson with in-store custom creasing available from the Mule himself. Plus a complete line of Western accessories. Also available at the Mule Skinner is a complete selection of all your concealment needs, including holsters, belts, and custom concealment vests designed by the Mule Skinner. Custom model specific holders are also available. So for the finest in traditional Western boots and hats, check out the Mule Skinner Boot Shop. Get the perfect fit on your new boots. Get a custom crease on your new hat. Check out all your concealment requirements and custom holsters. Come to Bill Kahn's Mule Skinner Boot Shop, Michigan's finest traditional Western store since 1973.
Now featuring a complete selection of concealment requirements in beautiful downtown Chelsea, right next door to Wines on Main. Western hospitality to you, Mule Skinner style.
Your bridge to recovery and wellness is WellBridge. WellBridge is redefining the rehabilitation and nursing care experience with the most amazing care facilities you've ever seen. All WellBridge locations offer a resort-like atmosphere, and their driving goal is to provide each guest with an epic experience. Here's former patient Chris Tangeman from Howell.
I had back surgery. I had to go there for like 3 or 4 weeks, and let me tell you, they were just superb. I'm in this industry. I'm an LPN, and I mean, they're just excellent. The aides, the nurses, everybody. I thought especially that their therapy department was just phenomenal, and I would absolutely recommend WellBridge.
For rehabilitation and nursing care, ask for something epic. Ask for WellBridge. In Brighton, Fenton, Novi, and Pinckney. Now looking for talented nurses and certified nurse assistants to join their growing team, WellBridge invites everyone to learn more about them at thewellbridgegroup.com. WellBridge, your bridge to recovery and wellness starts here.
There's a little more coming on here. Hey, it's Aretha. I'm not going to walk over Aretha. Bad enough I'm talking right now, right? Okay, that went too long. Go ahead and cut it, Derek. Wow, I thought I edited that better than that. So welcome back to the Drift Radio Show. And sitting in with us today, myself, when I say us, I mean Ed Bonderenka, and then there's Alex Wassell, who's co-hosting, because Gary is on sabbatical. Gary is actually at his brother, or he's actually a friend of mine, his brother's son's makes it his nephew's wedding up in Petoskey. So he's having a wonderful time. I've seen videos on Facebook. What a place. I can't afford to breathe the air in Petoskey, much less stay there.